What is up, guys? My name is Matt, and welcome back to another episode of Nancy Drew Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. In the last episode, we started this whole wacky adventure with Nancy Drew and people on a train to basically we're just riding a train right now. Gosh darn it! And at the moment, I'm having trouble finding my notes from last time about the... Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. Okay, so since last time we found what's her face.
Yes?
Bye.
As soon as you figure it out, let me know.
Cool. We don't know your name. Yeah, we found her. And we're figuring stuff out slowly. Like, kind of slowly, kind of not slowly. Depends. Okay, this will be needed later on, I think, because we gotta get the other stuff. You know that. Here, right, for the colored box. Okay, so it was orange first. I can go this way, actually. Save time. Orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. This last one. Oh, we just take that.
Looks like a pattern for some kind of dance step. Maybe I'd better keep this.
This is complicated. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is gonna be. That's gonna be something worth it.
Wilson carbide and acetylene works.
I can't read, apparently.
Always your friend, Thomas Wilson.
Okay, do you have anything new to say?
Well, it's the little lady detective. What do you need?
I found Lori. She was hiding in the caboose.
Oh, yeah?
It turns out that slug wasn't so worthless after all.
That slug? I mean, I knew that slug was a clue. That's why I gave it to you. I mean, I could have found Lori no sweat, but I thought, hey, why not give somebody else a shot? And you came through. Nice job.
Thank you.
But look, from now on, if you come across anything that may have something to do with Jake Hurley and his mind, let me know, okay? Just so I can, give you advice, help you sort things out. After all, the opportunity to work side by side with a world-famous police detective doesn't come along every day,
Fair enough, honestly.
How did you and Lori meet?
We met at a party in New York. Nice girl. Not a lot upstairs, but nice girl.
She seems to have a thing for your eyes.
Yeah, she always told me they were... I mean, she told me once that she thought they were very, brown.
I don't know, to me they look kind of hazelish, but whatever, man.
What do you think happened to Jake Hurley?
He probably died trying to work that mine of his all by himself. But I'll let you in on a secret. I'm onto something that could crack this case wide open.
What did you find?
Sorry, can't go into detail. Let's just say that thanks to yours truly, what happened to Jake Hurley won't be a mystery much longer.
Do you think I could take a closer look at that cougar statue?
What, that cigar clipper? Go ahead, take a look.
I'll bet I need this stone to build that thing in the diagram I found. But if I remove it now, Tina will know I'm onto something. Interesting. I just wanted to get a good look at it, that's all.
What else can I do for you?
You've been a big help.
Anything for a fellow detective.
So I gotta get that stone later. Thought something's happening there. Pocket that stone there for now. I know where one more stone is right now at this moment. down there, but I just want to also talk to everyone. That must be the guy. Must be his wife. I don't know. I don't know, man. Sometimes I just can't read half the time.
Teddy Eberhardt.
Doll stuff. I wish I could read. Oh.
Sickly Sarah caught a germ so new it made one of her pretty green eyes turn blue.
Huh. That might come in handy later.
What's up?
I found Lori safe and sound in the caboose, so I guess those vibes you got about her being in serious trouble were wrong.
Strange. My vibes are never wrong. What's even stranger is I'm still getting them. So maybe they're not about Lori. Maybe they're about you.
Me? I'm not in any trouble.
Trust me. Either you or Lori is, or soon will be, in big trouble.
Could you be more specific?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I'll catch you later.
Come back
Okay,
anytime.
well, I'm gonna be in danger probably. Cool. What was this book again? Well, apparently I'm not reading that book anymore.
That tool I saw in the caboose. I bet that's what you used to unscrew these bolts.
Oh. Nightmare. It only turns one way apparently, so I gotta go all the way around with these. Oh. Game, come on, cooperate here.
More pipes to connect.
Oh my re. Blue turns everything but green. Which is green just turns on by its lonesome. Red turns everything. And this has to go like this. But then this doesn't. Ouch. Except it does.
Here we go.
Is that all of them? I don't really know. Okay. Okay, let's keep moseying our way down. This is fun. Yoink. Bye now.
Yes?
I found Lori. She's in the caboose. You were right. She disappeared because she wanted to see which of us would find her first.
And you won. Congratulations.
The others on the train, John Gray and that police detective, do you know them very well?
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never even seen Mr. Gray before. Although I do know that his profession, if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots. As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more a matter of being in the right place at precisely the right time.
Do you think he's a good investigator?
No. You and those two Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives. Is that all, dear?
Did you know that Lori wants to be a romance novelist?
Doesn't everyone?
Do you think she could do it?
No. Could we please talk about something a little more pleasant?
I'll let you get back to your writing.
Remember, if it's juicy, I want to know
Yeah, and
about
I can get
it.
you an orange. Just saying, man.
Hey, Nancy,
What's with the Cheshire Cat grin?
you found Lori.
Yep, she's holed up in the caboose. And as a reward for finding her, she let me have this. It's a letter from Jake to his niece in which he leaves clues telling her how to find his mine. Only the clues are extremely obtuse.
You found Lori, you got the letter with all the clues. Guess you don't need us anymore.
Oh, Joe, quit pouting. Want any help?
Are you kidding? You bet I do.
Now you're talking.
Balducci wants me to share everything I find out about Jake Hurley with him.
I'll bet he does.
He just doesn't want you to show him up again.
Yeah, he wants you to do all the legwork so at the last minute, bam, he can swoop in and grab all the credit.
I wouldn't tell him a thing, Nance.
Unless it's to get lost.
It stands to reason that the only person other than Jake who had to have known the location of Jake's mine was the engineer on Jake's train.
Very true.
Not necessarily. Jake might not have told him the exact location. Maybe he just had him drop him off somewhere nearby.
Well, still, we'd be way ahead of the game if we knew where that drop-off point was.
If the engineer had any surviving relatives, we may be in luck.
The guy died more than 100 years ago. How are we supposed to find out his name?
Maybe Charlena What's-Her-Face could tell us how to go about it.
Good idea, Frank. I'll ask her. I found a diagram for some kind of contraption that Jake designed, but to operate it, you need his pickaxe and some kind of lamp or lantern, which it looks like he gave to somebody named Buell.
Buell? Joe, show her!
Show her what?
That old picture we found!
Okay.
We found this on the bookshelf. See? Buell's Supplies and Pawn Shop. That's gotta be the same Buell Jake gave his axe and lantern to.
Yeah, 100 years ago. And the guy was a pawnbroker, Frank. The stuff's probably long gone.
Or maybe it's still somewhere in Copper Gorge.
Well, that's where we're headed, so let's just hope for the best.
Right.
See you soon.
So let's-
You know where to find
wait,
us.
Also, I want to see. Nope.
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good.
Okay, so we still got pipes there. Square the duck. Okay. That's the conductor. Okay. Mr. Conductor Man.
An eagle. Where else have I seen an eagle?
What do you mean, eagle? Oh, I guess on the thing. Actually, that makes sense. Still have to solve that. Okay. I love how we're just casually hopping between train cars, bro. Oh wait, back actually. Oh, I have to go talk to the author lady. The author ma'am. I think that's what I do. I think that's what I ask.
More questions?
Would you like to see the letter that Lori gave me as a reward for finding her?
The one in which Jake Hurley supposedly tells his niece how to find his lost mine? No, thank you. I happily leave it to you to try to solve the mystery of his disappearance. You can afford to look foolish, dear. I can't.
Aren't you even going to try finding out what happened to Jake Hurley?
No time. The only reason I haven't insisted that Lori release me from all this silliness is there's always the possibility that what happened to him has the makings of a bestseller, although I highly doubt it.
Why are you so sure that Jake's story wouldn't make a bestseller?
His story is an all too common one. A man wanders off into the desert in search of gold and never returns. Why? He either doesn't have enough food or water, or he encounters hostile natives.
What about his wife, Camille, dying on the train like that?
That does make the story a little more interesting. She probably died of something mundane like pneumonia or even measles. Now, if it was wintertime when she died, and they were in the mountains, Jake no doubt kept her body on the train for months before he buried her, which is rather delicious in a morbid sort of way.
How do you think Jake's engineer wound up dead on the train in the middle of nowhere?
My guess is the engineer got tired of waiting for Jake to return, took off in the train to get help, and died of a heart attack along the way, after which the train rolled to a stop in Blue Moon Canyon. Anyone experienced enough to single-handedly run a steam engine would have been quite a bit older than Jake.
How would I go about finding out the name of Jake's train engineer?
If you're smart, you'd ask me. And because my work is going surprisingly well, during my next break, I'll log on to my archives at home and see what I can turn up.
That'd be great, thank you.
Whoever invented the cellular modem, that's whom you should thank, dear.
I should get going.
Fair
All
enough,
right, then.
honestly. Okay, so we're gonna get information from her at some point. Okay. So I need to figure out that puzzle. Wait, is this number? No, okay. Because, like, I know in, like, several word puzzles and stuff and such, there'll be, like, I'm trying to, like, there'll be, like, numbers right into it. So you gotta, like, write that down. You gotta get equal to 2 to break open the eagle. And there's no way I can get it's equal to. Cool. Actually, I can do the step thing right now. It's a shoot thing, I think. Oh, that actually.
Whoa! Somebody must have thrown the emergency brake.
The question is, did somebody throw the brake? Or something?
Oh, Joe, now you sound like Lori.
Hey, I was the first one on the
I'm gonna be
scene, and
honest,
I saw no
It
one.
kind of scared me.
What did the engineer say?
He said the train could have derailed. He reset the brake, muttered a few choice words, then headed back to the engine just as you and Lori showed up.
Everybody was there except Charlena. I don't think she left her laptop the whole time.
Do you think she could have thrown the brake and snuck back to her laptop without your seeing her?
Not likely, but possible, I guess.
The question is, why? What did she or anybody else stand to gain by stopping the train?
Answer? Nothing. Which is why I think we should at least consider the possibility that something less human in nature may be at work here.
Ah, Joe.
I'm going to see if Balducci's done dusting for
My heart
fingerprints.
is still
Catch you later.
racing. Like that actually startled me. I don't know why it startled me, but still. Alright, dash time. Okay, the emergency brake is there. Literally could be anyone. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I need more slugs. I just don't know why they're called slugs.
Glad you dropped in. Lori told me she'd given you a letter from Jake Hurley that says how to find his mine.
That's right. You can read it if you want.
Lori should have given that to me. I mean, I'm the trained
Is it trained
professional
professional,
around
bro?
here.
Let's
Let me
go.
take a look. I've seen enough. 2 words. Useless. Those are just the rantings of a guy who spent way too much of his life swirling mud around in pans under the hot sun. 5-star nut job.
You don't think there's anything helpful in there?
Nada.
Did you find any fingerprints on the emergency brake handle?
None that were any help, thanks to Casey Jones up there. I told the old geezer not to touch anything, but he went and got his big, fat, oily paw prints all over the place. If we didn't need him to drive the train, I'd charge him with obstruction of justice.
Did you do anything else besides look for fingerprints?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I found this. Probably fell out of the perp's pocket while he was yanking on the handle.
Looks like some kind of thermometer.
Yeah, like the kind a certain ghost hunter uses on that bogus show of his.
You think John Gray threw the brake? But why would he do that?
Because they're thinking about axing his show, that's why. I checked with this buddy of mine in L.A. Gray's got to come up with something real big real soon, or he's toast. And you can't get much bigger than a train with a spooky past that's prone to strange accidents, now can ya?
Who else have you told about this?
All in due time. I always like to get my ducks in a row before I make an arrest.
But couldn't someone else have dropped that thermometer?
Please. Who's the top cop here, huh? Who's the world-famous detective? You? I know what I'm doing, sweetheart. John Gray wanted publicity. That's exactly what I'm gonna give him.
Thanks for your help.
Not a problem.
About Gucci, huh? I wish you could. Is this game playable? I feel like it should be at least. Okay. Did that. Oh, the last one, of course. I'm just a dummy. And tried to. I just remembered there's a third vent that was clearly somewhere, which I know exactly where it is. It's in the car. Interesting. Okay. What? I'm gonna take a picture of this actually, because I don't know if you heard my rambling, because my phone's plugged in at the moment, but still. Why? Yeah. That goes down. Get here. Oh. Yoink! Halfway there, BB. Still locked.
Guess Camille liked to
move.
collect dolls.
Oh, I have to put these in order. I hate that. Yep. Get out of my hand. I don't want to look at you.
Yes? I hear that Tino and you used to be an item.
How did you know that?
I'm a good detective, remember?
We went out a couple of times, yeah. As for why we stopped going out, you'd have to ask him.
Do you have any idea who threw the emergency brake?
I know exactly who did it.
How do you know?
Well, who else could it be? Camille. None of us has any reason to stop the train, but Camille? She doesn't want us to find Jake's mine, so she's going to do whatever she
Kinda
can
dead.
to keep its location a secret.
She is dead, you know.
Well, duh. That's why I know it's her. What's more, your friend, that Jim Harley guy?
Not Jim, Joe Hardy.
Yeah, well, he thinks it's Camille, too. He just doesn't have the guts to say so.
I'll come back later.
As soon as you figure it out, let me know.
There's also this thing here. Oh, I see coal. Oh, do I spell words? Oh, this is weird. Or did I spell like a 6-letter word? Citron. Spelling words. Yeah, no, back away from that. Get away from this. Doesn't help me at all. Nothing in there. Okay, so I think I gotta find stuff involving them dolls. Great word puzzle. Is there something in here? Apparently I already got what was in here. Okay, don't need that. Wires with that, apparently. And what's here? Tina fell. Tina's the one with the cracked face. I'm gonna write that. I think I gotta put those in the right order. I gotta figure it out. It's the thing. Steal from my own printer. Okay. Turny. Is there anything else? No, that's just that stuff there. Okay, so feed them slugs. Red ribbon is possible. Okay. I'm figuring this out for forever now. Okay, I feel like that's gonna be something, but I don't know. Yeah, if it resorts to picture clues, then like if it actually resorts to me figuring out what a picture is, like how to do the pictures, I'm gonna be done, dude. Where's the box? 4. I can do 4. Oh, the other one's duck. Oh, I can do box and duck. So 4 and 1. I think actually. Minus 4. Or is it duck first? Okay, I need another slug to be able to solve that, I think. This is taking a lot to figure out. That is these puzzle games. Do I have a key or something? Will this work? Nope, I can't do that.
It's locked.
Okay, come on. Okay. Oh, this is enough. Teddy Everhart. I still feel like that's going to be important at some point. Go to here. Sarah. Sarah's the multicolored one.
What's up?
So are you making any progress in here?
Oh yeah, not only am I getting some real unusual EMRs, that's electromagnetic readings, but take a look at this.
You've got something?
I set up a camera and took some time-lapse photos. Sometimes I was in the room, sometimes I wasn't, but somewhere along the line, I managed to get a shot of Camille.
Where? You don't mean that little blob, do you?
Yep, that's Camille.
Okay.
You're skeptical. That's cool. Just remember, the key word when it comes to ghostly phenomena is energy. That blob is the result of Camille's residual life force, spirit if you will, reacting with the chemicals in the photographic paper.
Couldn't it just be a flaw in the photographic paper?
Okay, it could be that too, but it's not. Trust me.
Are you by any chance missing a small digital thermometer?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. When I went through the box I'd packed them in, that one over there, I came up one short. I was hoping to set up at least 6 in here so I could check for cold spots. How did you know I was missing one?
Because Tino Balducci found it by the emergency brake handle when he was dusting it for fingerprints. And now he thinks you're the one who pulled it.
That's ridiculous. I didn't have any reason to pull the emergency brake.
Is it true that your show is in danger of being canceled?
Newsflash, my show was canceled. Happened last night. But what nobody knows yet is that it's been picked up by a major TV network. Not only am I still on the air, but I'm sitting prettier than ever. Any other questions?
Were you in this room the whole time prior to that emergency brake thing?
Of course not. I made a couple of trips to my compartment in the sleeping car to get more equipment. But did I get an overpowering urge to pull the emergency brake while I was there? No.
I'll let you get back to work.
Come back anytime.
A quick sweep down here before I actually end the video because I have classes shortly. I need to figure this out. Maybe it's a collage of the like the painting or something? Or something or another? Pale 2 doll. Oh, this is 2 more of the dolls. I guess eat a pie. Oh, Alice is tired. Catch 2 more down. I'm getting there, slowly at least.
Is this Jake and his wife?
Yes. From what I've read, Camille loved to sing and dance, even in death, apparently. Jake reportedly told people that after she died, he would sometimes see strange glowing lights outside the windows at night, bobbing gracefully alongside the train as if dancing with it. He said he found the sight very comforting. I suspect normal people would have found it terrifying.
Okay, you're the only thing I can interact with there. Yeah, the duck, and then like the duck and that. I don't know how to interact yet. You do the eagle for that. Sadie shoes? I don't know. Let's talk to the Hardy Boys one last time.
Nancy, you missed it.
Missed what?
The argument of the century.
Joe, he's exaggerating.
Oh, come on, you heard them. They were ready to tear each other to shreds.
Who?
Charlena and Lori.
All we heard was the tail end of it, and unfortunately, we really couldn't make out what they were saying.
So you don't know what they were arguing about?
No.
But whatever it was, both of them were absolutely out of their minds, livid.
And it would probably be a good idea to find out why.
Let me look into it. I'll
I'm gonna
talk
pull
to you
that
later,
video.
okay?
So
You know where to find
if I
us.
Remember, we'll start with that. So we'll start with talking to Charlene and Lori about why they were arguing. We're working down a list of like how to figure out the dolls' names, which will definitely come in handy later on. I feel like. So I feel like we gotta put those in the right order. But that'll come whenever we find an order list. But that's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below about if you're enjoying the series or if you think I can improve it, series ideas, whatnot. Leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss any videos whenever I upload. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. See ya!